AMC, basically doubling its stock price, in the past several days. It's doubled its stock price. In the 1 month, right? So last month it went from $9 a stock to $62, right? So that's like 7x, like 7x your money if you had invested in AMC in the past month. So if you put 10,000 in, that 10,000, 1 month would turn 70,000. So this is like I'm talking about a big, big, big gain. Um, so AMC is definitely on the move right now. So what's you guys' thoughts? You guys own any AMC? Like, what's your thoughts on AMC moving?
No, I don't own any MC. I mean AMC right now, but I like. I don't know if it's a pump and dump.
Mm.
It could be a pump and dump because it's going up so fast, so quickly. But then again, I see GameStop went up crazy. I thought it was a pump and dump, and it went all the way back down to 40. And right now it's sitting at two and change, right? So I mean, it's if the stock probably look. I mean, it looked good to me because a lot of big players is jumping in. Not this. This I know they said it's Reddick that's pushing it,
Mm-hmm.
but I see a lot of big players in it. A lot of big institution jumping in it right now. So I don't know if they all pumping and dumping it, but it's a big jump, a big spike. You think it's because Corona is up? I mean, the pandemic is up. Maybe.
Right. Yeah, it could be that everything's opening back up. That the price is going up as well. But you got definitely AMC is one of those Reddit stocks that they talk about. But I really really think that it's something that may have started on Reddit, and these big institutions are using Reddit as a face or front, and they're the ones really behind this big push, because it takes hundreds of millions of dollars to like of buy orders to push a stock this high this fast. And, really like they were on the brink of bankruptcy um, last year. Really, they were talking about bankruptcy. Before the pandemic. So it was like how you go from that to your stock prices. 7x. Really, you know, it's, there's no like fundamentals that's really changed about your companies, right? It's not like your popcorn got 7 times better, or you increase your movie tickets by 7 times, right? Like it's more or less the same business model, and now you have more competition with the streaming platform. So it's not like AMC has its own streaming platform. Um, which probably that'd be a good idea, good space for them to come into. But yeah, um, AMC is one of those interesting things. Again, we're going to like we spoke about earlier with Elon Musk and him telling people to buy or sell. Like it's something too. You have to come into these waters and swim at your own caution. So that's it.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. It's obviously overvalued. Right? If you want to look at it in a concrete context, before pandemic, what was their stock share? Around $3, $4. All of a sudden, after the pandemic, their stocks rise to a high of 67, and it's sitting at $47 now. They're clearly overvalued. Investment firm Mudrick made bought in at $27, $27 a share, and sold at $33 for a $30 billion profit. I mean, as soon as it hit 33, they sold. So I mean, and their reason was it was overvalued as well. So I mean, it's an obvious overvalued stock to me. I wouldn't buy it, and that's my take on it. I see no change, like you said. The popcorn didn't get better. So,
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been to the movies since the pandemic, so I don't know if it got better. But like how it's so hype right now, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna check AMC out and see if any changes. See if they got better popcorn. I mean, I think it was nice. Popcorn was nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna check it out and see how the popcorn go. You know, I might use Shaquille to come with me so I can get some free popcorn. 'Cause I know you got some shares. So that's
Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, if you own an AMC stock, I don't know how long this is for, but they said if you own an AMC stock, you're able to go get some free popcorn. I believe a free movie ticket as well, if I'm not mistaken. So AMC's definitely giving his own form of dividends to his shareholders.
I don't have any shares at AMC, by the way.
But you know,
I would not buy into it. I have shares of BlackBerry. I don't have
Oh
AMC.
yeah, but, yeah. So you said AMC's definitely not a buy. You wouldn't touch it at all.
I would not. I would have pulled.
Oh man.
I just feel like the age of going to the movies is going through a bit of turmoil right now. So if you want to see some big turnaround with them, if it's not for short gain, if you're in it for long term, it's going to take a while. I think they're going to have make some transition into the digital streaming space or license out their movies, which sounds crazy right now, but I think it's a possible future. License out the movies to a company like Netflix or Disney Plus or some type of streaming service where
But AMC doesn't own the movies.
right, but they do own the publishing or something like that, or the not the publishing, they have a contract where they can show the movie in their movie theaters or whatever the case may be. But let's say if they license out that I guess you're right. Actually, never mind. You said something. I guess it would just be a thing of cutting out the middleman. Then it doesn't really make sense.
Because AMC is technically the middleman.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The movie theaters, they're the
True.
middleman. They don't own anything.
True.
All they really own is I'm not sure they own the buildings, but anyway, like they own the infrastructure.
they own the concession stands.
From getting somebody to, from their house to, when they're playing the middleman to the person going to the movies to watch the movie.
True. I guess
Like,
all
if
they
you
really
have-
own is the popcorn. Then.
HBO Max, right? Netflix, like they're the ones that, their infrastructure is more simple, easier for people because you can just have your phone and, that's the movie theaters right there. Say you got your TV, that's the movie theaters right there. Whatever tablet device you have, you don't need to go to the movie theaters technically per se. So I think definitely AMC, I think we spoke about this before too as well. Like AMC, I feel like, they put out, I think they put in a few 100,000 or 1,000,000 shares out to stock, for purchasing. What they need to do is take some of that money. They have a massive amount of debt. I don't know how much debt they have on top of my head, but they have a massive amount of debt. They should pay off some debt. Also, too, they need to invest into the movie experience. They need to, like that experience of somebody actually, leaving their house and going to the movies. You know what I mean? Like you have a choice. Like pick which one. Am I going to the movies to watch this new movie, or I'm gonna be, stay in my couch? Watch a movie. That's a big decision. Like, they look at it like, yo, you go to movies. I'm gonna have to park the car. I'm gonna have to order the ticket, get the popcorn, the nachos, the drink, whatever you want to do. Then go to my seat and all this other stuff, etc., etc. Or shoot, I could get Uber Eats, DoorDash, order the food, press play, press pause whenever the hell I want to,
Right.
all on my couch.
Right.
But not everybody want to do that.
Mhm.
Maybe you personally like that, but some other people they want to go out and have the experience with their girlfriend outside,
Right.
and in the movie theater they could feel free. All kind of things happen in the movie theater. So, but then again, who determines whether a company is overvalued or not? Anyways, I mean, we could look at it technically and say, hey, I mean, you see a company I mean, you see a company stock, as long as you have buyers, I think there's value there. Because I mean, you could look at any other company that you think might be valuable, but nobody want it. You have to have buyers in order to be valuable.
Mhm.
That's how I determine whether a company is valuable or not. If I get the buyers for it,
That's for sure. That's true. That's supply and demand, and that's what pushed AMC stock up is the big whales. I feel like they said the Reddit, um, the Reddit people. I feel like the big whales behind the Reddit people that's pushed up this AMC stock price.
I think a way to determine if a company is overvalued is if you look at its competitors in the space. So, who is AMC's competitor? Um, Look at their stock prices, their shares. What makes AMC different from them? Why is their stock price skyrocketing all of a sudden if there is no difference from them? Let's look at IMAX. Let's look at
Regal, I think.
Regal. Let's look at their stock prices. What are their stock prices reasonable around the same area, or is AMC outshining them? What is AMC doing that's different?
I mean,
Right.
but in AMC, but the thing is, people don't. I mean, the young investors don't look at that. They're not gonna buy that stock. That's not. You're gonna sit on a stock and it's not going anywhere. And you want AMC and it's moving up every day. You're going up 10%. It's fast money. So you're not gonna look at it like that.
So you talking about something else right there, like you're not like you talk about like the value of a company. How do you value a company? You talking about like, hey, what does this company own? Like, what's their profit margin? Is AMC even profitable? Is the question.
Let's check it out. Let's see.
Like, are these, like,
Let's
if
check it out.
if you sold everything that this company owns, right? Like that's like that goes into their value, and then the multiple, like do some multiples. If you just sell the whole thing today, how much would it be? And who knows? I don't know what AMC will be right
I
now.
don't know
I
what they're
haven't
doing.
read
I
up
mean-
checked over this stuff.
I mean, with AMC, I think the CEO, he's doing smart stuff. He's selling the stocks quickly, as it goes up, he's taking advantage of it. I guarantee he's selling as much stocks as possible and taking advantage of what's going on right now. But this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So if I was him, I would sell too. I think he sell like 200 million shares the other day.
Mhm.
And I think he said he's selling another 200 million shares next year. So he's selling them shares, and when you have that money in hand, he's going to fix up at the movies, make the movies better. Get us new seats to sit in. I think the AMC and Boxy, I think they have some new chairs in there.
They did it
They
before
have,
the pandemic.
Yeah, they did that before they get the pandemic. They also have the discount that they had. You pay $10 a month.
Oh, the
You
service.
you get like one free ticket. So if you go on a date, you can you'll be like, oh, every week you have a ticket. I remember back before the pandemic when we used to go to movies every week. Every week we went to the movies.
And I actually think they're losing money off of that too.
Off what?
Off of doing that subscription.
I don't know if they do.
No, they work. I'm reading about that because our girl she had got it.
Oh, she got it?
Yeah, and we were going before,
How's it going?
But I was reading about it. They said that actually before, like you said, they were actually losing money off of it. But again, it's with those like situations, it's to get people in, and once you got them in, you can then sell them on other stuff like high margin products such as
like
the
popcorn.
drinks.
Yeah.
The drinks
Right.
like cost nothing for them to get, like but they sell it at a higher margin than the popcorn, the candy, and all this, etc., etc. That's what they really get you at. Not the movie ticket itself. Is more like the products that they can sell to you inside of
Well, one trick I see that they have with the subscription is that when you have the subscription,
Mhm.
you go to the movies. They said 2 free tickets every week,
it. Mhm.
but you can only get 1 ticket per day. You have to buy the other ticket. So if you go there, you
Mhm.
gotta buy 1 ticket, and the other one you get free. So
Yeah, but also too, like subscription based products, which is good. Um, like some people forget like that they have it. You think about like gym memberships, like if people
Right.
like go to Planet Fitness or the memberships, and after like a month or two, they stop going, but they paying the bill. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what they bank on too. A lot of times.